Happy second quarter greetings. That's right everyone, we're back with a little update video to round off the second quarter of 2022. Welcome back to 𝗙𝗚𝗍𝗍. Firstly, we want to wish you all a big British thanks to everyone who watched our 18-minute long gameplay reveal trailer. It was a huge success and something we really didn't expect. All of the views and support for our other video during the Fallout for Hope initiative? Well, that was amazing. Simply amazing. Thank you all so much. As per our last video, here's little VTuber me. Hello! I'm not here for long, as we'll be going down under and having one of our musicians, Kyle, introduce the sounds this time. We'll save the Scott for next time. But I do want to clarify that this is indeed our format moving forwards, with little people chatting away to you like this. So you better like it or lump it. Anyways, here's Kyle. Good day.
Hey there everyone, I'm Kyle Downs, one of the long-time musicians and composers here at Fallout London. I am here to introduce you one of the new tracks which is made for the mod. First we have a new radio track, arranged and performed by yours truly, with vocals provided by the incredible 𝗙𝗚𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗍. Here is Land of Hope and Glory. Now, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I really do love that track. 𝗙𝗚𝗍𝗍𝗍 is incredible and talented and has such a strong and unique voice for someone who is only 18. And this classic song fits in perfectly with the Fallout London setting and was one which was hugely requested by all of you. And you can find more of all our content over on our SoundCloud, including each musician's personal accounts. So please go check us out there and support us if you fancy it. As requested as well, most of our tracks are making it over to streaming on Spotify and Tidal and all of those services, so please go check them out there too. Now on this, I do believe we are done with the audio side. Time to step aside and let the level designers take you through their world.
Hello everyone, I'm Ryan 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 the time of recording this. As some of you may have heard, I've gone the way of our old head writer Siren, headed on over to Bethesda. If you see any pith helmets laying around, well, that's probably due to me. Diving right in, I want to show you in detail one of the areas being worked on by Portawolf. We tend to give in the museums, which is lucky because it coincides with the fact that many of you guys have been asking us about the many museums of London. So I'll quickly fire through a few of the images of some of them. Here we have the Science Museum. Nice and dusty and filled with the robots as you'd expect. Any of you guys recognize this little Easter egg? Here's Bedlam Museum of the Mind. Certainly filled with the types of people you'd expect and the remains of what once was. We also have the Tower of London Museum. I won't leak anything exciting in here for you. That's for you to find out. Lastly, here's the National Gallery of London. This area is a solid rendition of what it's like in the real world. Obviously, with that famous Fallout aesthetic slapped all over it. Having been here in the real world myself, there's certainly elements of fantasy at it, as you'd expect for a video game. However, the layout and blueprints are pretty spot on. I really feel Portawolf deserves a good pat on the back for this one. Newcomer to the team is Trippy Panda. He is literally brand new to the creation kit and brand new to the FOLON team. But he's been working hard creating those exterior world space camps, such as this cluster of campers over on the edges of Tower Hamlets and Newham. A nice little settlement for the avid rough Thames folk hooligan. Not only that, but he's also done some interior work. No spoilers as to where, but check out these shots. Really clever use of the assets, if I do say so myself. Here's what I've been up to recently. Here's the mod-made borough of Eastminster. Now, what I will say to anybody who's moaning that Eastminster isn't a real place in today's London, well, no, you're right, it's not. But that's the wonder of video games. Eastminster is basically the extended area of Westminster that was cut off from the rest by that huge looming wall and gateway, which you may remember from that amazing shot of Big Ben. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say just how amazing all my work is, but go ahead and check it out. I did try and capture that true feeling of Fallout in London with these locations. Lastly, we have a very overgrown underground facility made by 𝗙𝗵𝗱𝗲𝗍𝗍. Certainly not based on anything in the real world, or as we should hope, but this facility in the London wasteland is filled with various kinds of plants around the exterior and various creatures. It is located and will be approached from the borough of Bromley. But how do I get in, you may be asking? Well, you'll have to play to find out. The less spoilers the better, right? This was my segment of the Fallout London level designers. Let us know what you thought and which areas were your favorites. And you can even go and check out some of our art stations for even more of that exciting stuff. We love you guys' feedback, and the support really means a lot to us. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pass you on over to Saffron with the 2D art.
Hello everyone, I'm the head of 2D, Emily, or Saffron Rice, whichever you prefer. Or maybe I'm just the face from the intro video on the test card. Who knows? But I'm here to show you some artwork done by the team. First things first, you may have seen this in our gameplay video, but here is the mural artwork done by 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗎. Originally started by Victor and finished by 𝗟𝗓, this monumental piece of art sits pride of place at the beginning of our introduction, showing some of the most famous battles of England's long history of warfare. Much like the mural found in the Museum of Freedom in the base game of Fallout 4, this amazing artwork can be found sitting in our Imperial War Museum. I don't really need to compliment her work anymore, it's pretty obvious how great this is. But that is not all. 𝗟𝗓𝗄𝗎 also created these fantastic in-game comic collectibles. We really are going full out with this conversion. You can clearly see that some of this art is based on James Bond, but because we don't want to upset any lawyers, it's 𝗍𝗶, our version of the world-famous agent. That was me with the artwork side of things. I'll throw you to the 3D team now. Thanks for stopping by.
Hello everyone, I'm Nikki, also known as 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, and while I'm not a member of the 3D team, I want to give a special shout out to 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for all his hard work in managing the 3D guys, while also doing a lot of hard graft work behind the scenes. When he's not delving in deep like a hackerman getting the creation kit to work, he's making fantastic animations for the mod, such as the wall explosion and the animated boat. But this fully animated boat traverses you from one side of the swampy Bermondsey to the other, and it's a really great bit of gameplay to experience. Don't worry though, it's not a cutscene, as we know you guys don't like in Fallout. As for the wall explosion, this great animation was loved by a lot of you during our video reveal. This was a lot of hard work and a lot of scripting, with the help of head scripter Alibaba. But we got it in, and boy oh boy, does it look good in the end. It was extra amusing to see Colin Baker's character get smushed up against the glass just before poor old Sylvester McCoy's character went up in smoke. Such a great sequence. Just another big thanks to you, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. That's this section. Now for the actual 3D with Matt Gibbs.
Hello, hello. I'm Matt Gibbs, or the renowned vehicle smith, 𝗙𝗔𝗟𝗍𝗍𝗍𝗏. My job here at Fallout London is as a 3D artist, but also the co-lead of the 3D department, and I've been rallied into showing you some of the great things we've been up to recently on the project. So kick back and relax, as I will briefly showcase some of the outstanding assets made by the very talented Mr. Sandman and Dan Carmine. First is Mr. Sandman, one of our fastest progressing artists who's been quite prolific with his creations recently. And of those, I guess the one I'm most compelled to talk about is our newest release, the Camelot Merc. He did all of this single-handedly and learned the skills required to finish the job by himself. In this recent release, you will get a complete outfit which uses some of the most impressive stitch work I've seen from one of our artists so far, as well as a new rendition of the double-barreled shotgun with many workbench modifications. You can see all of it in this little video here made by 2FJeff, a top-tier video fitting for a really top-tier weapon and armor mod. Thank you for all of the hard work, Sandman. Up now is Dan Carmine, and I'll be showing you the fish lamp posts. These lamps provide electric light along much of the Thames embankment in London. Two stylized fish, Dolphins or sturgeons writhe around the base of this lamppost, supporting a fluted column bearing electric lights in an opaque white globe, topped by a metal crown. That's it for the 3D. Short and sweet this time, as it's fair to say we've been spoiling you a lot recently. So until next time, back to Letitia to round things off.
Now, I do believe that we are done. Congrats to you if you made it to the end. Your support is very welcomed as always. We hope you've enjoyed our top picks in our development update. Feel free to leave your comments, and hatred, in the comments section below. Make sure you're clicking the notification button so YouTube doesn't swallow our posts. We post as often as we can, so make sure it's clicked. I'm Letitia, and as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Stay safe, and remember, mind the gap.